Northern District, Adrian Sally. Of the Democratic Club. From Senator Nelson's office. Terry Rizzo, who's the chair of the Congress. From the city of Boynton Beach. Our tax collector. Congressman Deutch, Congresswoman Frankel, and Congressman Murphy, they're not only friends of ours, but we know that once you get to Washington, you're going to make sure that you represent us really well and take care of our county as best you can, right? And help us out here. And I really want to thank you for your leadership and to look forward, and I really look forward to working with each and every one of you because I know that you're going to be working for our city and for our county, so thank you. We're going to hear from each of the Congresspeople, from Congressman Deutch, Congresswoman Frankel, and Congressman Murphy. But first, I want to welcome Rabbi Leonid Feldman from Temple Bethel, who will lead us in the invocation. Let me tell you something about Rabbi Feldman. He is the first and only Soviet-born conservative rabbi in America. He has lectured in 37 states and 19 countries. He has testified before the United States Congress and Commission on Security and Cooperation in Europe. And he has addressed the California Senate and the Florida House of Representatives. And not only that, I know he's a very good user. If you would like to stand for the invocation, please. Rabbi Feldman.
Adinu Shabashamayim, our Father in heaven, as our men and women in uniform are risking their lives to protect our precious freedoms and our way of life, we ask you to bless them and protect them. May they come safely to their loved ones soon. We, your children, have gathered here in deep gratitude for the rights and privileges we enjoy in this blessed country. Dear God, we're especially grateful to you for the members of the United States Congress who are being sworn in today. Ted Deutch, Lois Frankel, and Patrick Murphy. We ask you to bless them and guide their sacred work, that they may govern our great nation with wisdom and justice, compassion and sensitivity. May peace and security, happiness and prosperity forever abide in our midst. May our elected officials lead this country to be an influence for good throughout the world, uniting all people and helping them to fulfill the vision of your prophet, to do justice, to love kindness, and to walk humbly with our God. And let us say, Amen.
Thank you, Rabbi. If you remain standing, we're going to have the Palm Beach County firefighters and they'll do the presentation of the colors.
Orange Sky Fire Rescue Honor Guard. All 10, hook. Carry, colors. Piper, on your cue.
All right. Quick, mark.
United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you to the Palm Beach County firefighters and, of course, to the wonderful Dreyfus School of the Arts singers. Thank you for being here. Before we continue, there's one more person I wanted to introduce, and that was Alex Sake. Alex is here today. We'll soon have her. It is now my honor to welcome Justice Barbara Joan Pariente, who will administer the oath of office. Justice Pariente's legal and judicial career has spanned nearly 4 decades, and she's been justice since 1997 and served as Chief Justice from 2004 to 2006. Justice Pariente also swore me in as mayor. So, Justice?
Thank you. I'm really very good at administering oaths. I did, in this very chambers, administer the oath to Mayor Moyle, and my very first oath to a mayor of West Palm Beach was to Lois Frankel. Because for some reason we were both really laughing at the time. I said something about how Lois was leaving Tallahassee, but she wasn't going to be missed. I remember back then. In any event, I do want to say before I administer the oath that I have, of course, I know Representative Deutch. I have just met Representative Murphy, but Lois and I have only known each other for somewhere around 47 years. And I can tell you that I voted for Lois in her very first election. And I know there's at least one other person in this room that also did that. That's 45 years ago. Seriously. Lois ran as vice president of Boston University, where we attended. And it was, she ran on a platform of the Yellow Submarine or something. the campaign literature. The present oath that I'm going to administer dates from 1884. Unlike the presidential oath, the Constitution specifies no details for the oath for those in the Senate and in the legislature. In fact, in the House of Representatives. In fact, the very first oath that was administered to Congress was a simple 14-word oath. It said, "I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States." But because this oath is a little longer, and I didn't want to make any mistakes, I hope you don't mind that I recorded it, and I will be lip-syncing.
Constitution of the United States.
Against all enemies.
Against all enemies.
Foreign and domestic.
Foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith.
That I will bear true faith.
And allegiance.
And allegiance.
To the same.
To the same.
That I take this obligation freely.
That I take this obligation freely.
Without any mental reservation.
Without any mental reservation.
Or purpose of evasion.
Or purpose of evasion.
And that I will well.
And I will well.
And faithfully. Discharge the duties.
Discharge the duties.
Of the office on which I am about to enter.
Of the office of which I am about to enter.
Hey, this is your 4th time. You should know it by now. So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
That is so exciting, and that we got to do it right here. Okay, now it's my honor to introduce you to each of our new representatives and members of Congress. First, we're going to hear from Congressman Ted Deutch. Let me just say a few words about him. He represents Florida's 21st Congressional District, which includes portions of Palm Beach and Broward County. He serves on the Foreign Affairs Committee, where he is ranking member on the Middle East and North Africa Subcommittee. He serves on the Judiciary Committee, and he serves on the Ethics Committee. Congressman Deutch.